Welcome to Advertising Champions, your go-to destination for insights into the dynamic world of advertising and marketing. I'm Tony Stanol, and today we're with Pamela Danziger, who is the president of Unity Marketing. Welcome, Pamela.
Great to be with you, Tony.
Now, you're about all things luxury marketing. Is that safe to say?
Not quite. I report on Forbes.com as a contributor in the retail space. So I cover lots of different brands there, but my main wheelhouse is luxury and the luxury brands. I started down that journey back in 2001, when I was writing my first book, Why People Buy Things They Don't Need. And that's what really got me on the luxury train, because the ultimate definition of luxury is stuff people buy that they don't need.
Right. Well, tell us a little about what some of the trends are. You mentioned before that there was an aspirational aspect to marketing, and I'm sure that that's the case with luxury marketing.
Yeah, without a doubt. You know, one of the things that I find so ironic in the luxury market is that we talk a lot about the aspirational consumer. And usually and always that means like lower status, lower class consumers that are just not as important as the ultra affluent and the true, quote unquote, true luxury consumers. And, you know, one of the things I find so ironic is that aspiration is what luxury marketing is all about. You have to elevate your brand and make it aspirational for people so that they want to buy it. Because why would people pay so much money for luxury if there wasn't that aspirational component? So status, prestige is really important to the luxury market, and it's not something that we talk about as a motivation for luxury consumers.
And you're finding this with what? Market research, some of the work that you do in getting those motivations behind a purchase?
Yes, you know, I do primary research with luxury consumers, both quantitative and qualitative research. But one of the things that when we try to ask people about status and prestige and how important it is, that's not something that people want to own. It's considered uncouth. It's just uncool to admit that you want the status that comes with carrying a luxury brand. But I just found a study from Boston Consulting Group where they sort of did a back around way of tracking the status and prestige motivation in luxury consumers, and I found it very interesting. About 70% of the luxury consumers in that, and these are affluent people, incomes $250,000 and above, and $1 million and above of net worth. And among the millennials surveyed, which are the younger consumers, 70% said it's important to me what impression I make on others and what others think about me. And 54% said, I like to show off my wealth and success. And that means buying luxury goods as status symbols that symbolize wealth and success. And the millennials are far more interested in this status and prestige side of luxury than older generations. About 40% higher interest in status and prestige. So while the last couple of years we've been talking a lot about quiet luxury and toning down the temperature in the luxury market, actually millennials may be bringing conspicuous consumption in a very big way.
Got it. Well, in the last couple of seconds here, Pamela, there is somewhat of a backlash to that, like with some of the more affluent, high-profile people, CEOs like Mark Cuban and Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, who, dress down. They're wear hoodies and flip flops and not wear
Yeah, well,
luxury
I'll
items.
tell you, Mark Cubans and Zuckerbergs don't show up on these surveys. So they are so
Gotcha.
wealthy that they have the luxury of not showing their status. But we're talking about people, again, $1 million is a lot less net worth than billions and billions, as Zuckerberg
Yes.
has.
Yes. Great. Well, it's a fascinating topic, Pamela. Thanks for sharing with us today.
Well, thanks for having me.
And thank you for joining us on this episode of Advertising Champions. You could find out more of our episodes and other podcasts on dailynewsnetwork.com. And we'll see you next time.
We've been around for 16 years, working with clients, with thousands of clients. We're working with agencies to be able to scale them and grow them and provide them services that would cost them way more than it would for them to do it themselves. Anything oriented around lead generation, video creation, web design, we're full service, so we can really serve most people.